Hello English learners, and welcome to another episode of English Lessons with Grammar Man, coming to you from Progressive English, the language school in Zurich, Switzerland. Now today we're going to learn the correct pronunciation of common words that English learners and even some native speakers often pronounce incorrectly. The first thing to understand with English pronunciation is that the words are often not pronounced how they are spelt. This is very different to languages such as Italian and Spanish, for example, which have a much more phonetic writing system, and therefore a much higher correlation between how a word is spelt and how it is pronounced. So with that in mind, let's dive in. Okay, the first word, jewellery. The correct British pronunciation is jewellery. Jewellery. We do not pronounce every letter. We don't say jewellery. Okay, it's jewellery. I don't wear a lot of jewellery. Many people find this word difficult because of the W, but in British English it is basically not pronounced, so that makes it much easier. Okay, number 2, recipe. Many learners say recipe, okay, but the correct pronunciation is recipe. Baking a cake is easy as long as you follow the recipe. Alright, the next one, the Latin abbreviation, ETC. This is a good one because many native speakers mix this up and they say etc. or etc. The correct pronunciation is basically how the long form of the word is spelt, and it is etc. etc. On my holiday in Africa, I saw a lot of tigers, lions, elephants, etc. Alright, a bit of an ironic one next. Number 4 is pronunciation. Now, it is incorrect to say pronunciation. Pronunciation. The correct way that we pronounce this is actually as it is spelt. So we say pronunciation. I hope that you are finding this pronunciation video helpful. The confusion lies because of the verb, which is pronounce. This has the ow sound, the pronounce. But the noun is pronunciation. It has the sound. So you must practice your pronunciation if you want to pronounce English words correctly. That's how that one works. Okay, then we have number 5, which is probably the most famous mispronounced words in English. Now, I've mentioned these before in some of my other videos because they are so common. And it's 2 words, and they are comfortable and vegetable. Comfortable and vegetable. We don't say comfortable, we say comfortable. If we get rid of the OR, we will pronounce this word perfectly. Comfortable. My bed is very comfortable. In the same vein, we don't say vegetable. Vegetable is incorrect. We get rid of that second syllable, that air sound, and we just say vegetable. Vegetable. I use my NutriBullet every day to blend a lot of fruit and vegetables. Okay, and that's a nice little lead in there to another commonly mispronounced word, and that is fruit. Fruit. So we do not say fruit. Fruit. And yes, I'm speaking to my Italian and Spanish students out there. It's not fruit, even though fruit sounds much better than the boring English version. Fruit. But if you want to speak correctly in English, we've got to say it the English boring way, which is fruit. Okay, same with suit. We don't say suit, same as we don't say fruit. It's suit and fruit. If you don't know what a suit is just the formal clothes that a man wears, often at a wedding or a funeral, or even men that work in banks and hotels. They often wear a suit. It's the formal attire. Okay, number 7, very common. Now, most of you know the correct way to pronounce this word, but may still say it incorrectly. The word is asked. It's not asked, it's asked. You must pronounce it with a T sound, with a T. It's asked. On the end is a T. Now, there is a rule for when we use the T sound instead of the vibrating D or the ed sound. And the rule is, if the verb ends in a K, a P, or a S sound, or a X, a Sh, or a Ch sound, then the ED is pronounced T. It's like a T, T. For example, walked. Not walked, not walked, walked. I walked to the shop. Okay, helped. Also ends with a T sound. He helped me with my homework. So T. And then we have danced. So not danced, it's danced. They danced beautifully together to the song. Okay, another one ending with the S sound. So miss in the past is missed. Missed. So it ends with the T sound. He missed the bus. He missed the bus. Okay, then moving on to the X sound. Fixed. My car broke down, but I fixed it. I fixed it. Fixed. Okay, so not fixed, it's fixed. Then an example of the sh sound, followed by the t sound. I have nearly finished this lesson. I have nearly finished this lesson. Okay, so not finished, not finished, finished, with the soft T. And finally, after ch, we also use the t sound, as opposed to the vibrating D sound. An example, I watched a great movie last night. I watched a great movie last night. Watched with the soft T sound. Alrighty, so we're getting through them. 3 more to go to complete our list of 10. I've thrown in quite a few bonus words in that last slot there, but that's okay. Yeah, a couple more. We'll end, a couple of days of the week that people mispronounce. So the first one is Tuesday. So it's not Tuesday. Tuesday is incorrect. The British pronunciation is Tuesday. Tuesday. And it's actually a combination of choose and day. If you can say choose and day, you can say Tuesday. Okay, in American English, there is a much stronger T sound, a T sound. They say Tuesday. But in British English, it is Tuesday. Okay, number 9. The day after Tuesday is Wednesday. Get rid of the D and you will pronounce this word perfectly. Wednesday. Not Wednesday, it's Wednesday. And finally, we have the word vocabulary. Again, ironically, this word is often mispronounced, even by native speakers. And many people who pronounce all their words with the British pronunciation, they, for some reason, pronounce vocabulary with the American pronunciation, which is vocabulary. Vocabulary. But this is incorrect if we want to speak with the British pronunciation. The correct pronunciation is vocabulary. Vocabulary. Russell Brand has a very wide vocabulary. Okay, so just a note on that. When you're choosing to use British pronunciation or American pronunciation, you can use either. Both are correct, but you must choose one and stick to it. Pronounce all your words with either the British pronunciation or the American pronunciation. If you do some with this pronunciation and some with this pronunciation, it's going to sound very strange indeed, okay? So yes, pick one and stick to it. Alright, so that was a big pronunciation lesson there, everybody. I hope that's helped you guys. If it has, please give the video a thumbs up, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I've got new videos coming out every few days. So until then guys, take care, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.